A plot tells timeless tales of fiction rewritten by disorientated men. Clouded visions, hallucinations, ignorance, lack of confidence, and fear of difference, judgment, omniscience. Lord, forgive them. Misteachings, misreading, misleading, Halcyon, the eyes of rapture, sun, stars, moon, stars, a collective of strangers. We, the people, an inhumane species moving to the rhythm of pipers. One nation under the influence of tribalism, siding with the wrong citizens, dividing civilians, factions broke into smaller fractions, reassuring safety for the money people, funny people, sick inhabitants, strangers and mares, strangers of confidence, lions and dens, sheep and streets, tucked in fancy boxes with broken toys providing momentary satisfaction. Deflate the nation, sedate the population. Almighty hunter of the American dream, executioner of the hungry, driving entire families extinct, the heartbeat of a dying land, a dying man with a broken heart, an evil empowered by obedience, a people rebelling, selling, silencing themselves, standing before another, feeling invisible. Lovers become servants, falling in love with serpents, listening to banshees, hearing sirens, lost at sea, lost by what we see. Freedom only seems to be found in dreams, woke but asleep, an alternate universe of delusional sheep. We live before the screen, afraid of the outside, stuck in bed, restrained, chained, trained, held back by the same system we pretend is so different than what it really is. We defend the same system that condemns good men in order to rise above. One must develop a thirst for blood, and that is not what we should strive to become. But one cannot fly while weighted with chains. Some that have tried fell to the flames. Too much pride, too much to carry. We run, we hide from such responsibility. Too much to do, too much work. Too many problems, not enough time to solve them. Trouble sleeping, dreams disappear as day breaks. The calmness of one moment of silence. One chance at happiness, cursed relationships, financial hardships. One special day, one diamond ring from Zimbabwe stained with the child's remain. Special vows, human domestic ownership, a vow of silence. But she speaks, he calls her a witch, sentences her to forever sleep in a burning bed. One night she removes that steak knife from between her inner thigh, presses it against his neck, dares him to light that match, and reminds him that he can bleed too. The loneliness of a crowd, the serenity of an empty room. Heartache is cocaine for the hopeless romantic, an addict with a sweet tooth for eye candy, hungry for beauty. I could use a little company. Plenty overstay the welcome while eternity leaves far too soon. I could use someone to talk to. Breakbeats of broken hearts, bittersweet symphony strung from strings of the devil's harp. Problems kept silent, cries unheard, dreams abandoned, chasing what's already been caught. Worn, ridden, uninspired, love's flame sparks brush fires. No salvation in the flames of a burning building. No relation to strays unable to find the way home. Seeking seconds of eternity because our time will never be enough. Trying is a skill mastered before masters and monsters that fed off me. Trying to turn back the hands of time is like arm wrestling with God. Life eventually becomes reflections of the past. Treasured moments, bittersweet memories, and far too many regrets of things we should have done just a bit differently. They're those sinking, pulling those that are struggling to breathe down with them. Where was everyone when I needed them? Trapped in a selfish aquarium, only seeing themselves in their reflection. Selfless, weightless, breathless, sadness is a sea in me. Guess I forgot how to swim. Some want you to listen, but when beginning conversation, the brick wall where a person should have been. Artists can draw hearts and sometimes speak from them, but have forgotten how to use them. They can draw in new partners only to use them. Spending so much time in disguise, forgetting what they look like, forgetting that others can be hurt too, forgetting that sometimes I could use someone to talk to. Maybe my story wasn't that interesting. Maybe there was no more need for my character, no more need for me to speak, because audiences like these only listen to the beats, are only moved by rhythm. They only seem to listen when someone's talking about them. What many say they're against, they are the same times 10. Acting like lords in grocery stores, like just above minimum wage workers or their servants, those that deny privilege. believe they are privileged enough to do so. No common courtesy will drive in, no space to fit in, the safe space of pampered infants trapped in the bodies of men incapable of conversation without over-sexualization. Simplicity, the city in which he dwell, poor state of mind being manhood. We speak of no money as we purchase game consoles in the thousands, phones in the hundreds, and we rent partners until we go broke or they find someone else. We speak of real as we imitate characters off movies. We speak of justice as we support tax-funded genocides overseas. Our alleged enemies, hand-delivered by the same media that has defamated each and every one of us throughout history. The truth before us for so many years, now said to be fiction. Easy when many never paid attention. Distractions, diversions, celebrities, athletes, grown-ass idiots tossing a ball before the millions. Our history, a delusional fairy tale believed and told by a broken people that thinks they can fix the rest of the world. Learn to tell the difference between theater and reality, compassion and exploitation, self-defense and supremacy, unity and those that side with us only when they believe they must, that want to form a collective out of us to battle what's thought to be against us, same parts of us that leaves as soon as the smoke begins to clear. There is no majestic bond. There is no true brotherhood. There is only fear. There are only superheroes searching for human shields. We do not share the same interests. We do not dream the same dreams. We do not want the same things. How dare you speak of unity when so many united against me for so many years, and for what? And now I'm supposed to care because everyone's scared. Freedom to me, the simplicity of necessities, trying to live, trying to do right, trying to find peace, trying to just be. Enemies never met, only shown. Enemies that only wanted to be left alone. NATO has become exactly what they once aligned against, and as people, we were, and have always been, unwillingly thrown into wars with no win, a game with no end. 1,000 lives spend this woven, mangled web we weave, which we leave for tomorrow's children. Cursed once again, born with more blood on our hands than the doctor. Dear America, we want our lives back. We want to design our own fate. We are in desperate need of all things once promised but maintained without more human suffrage. We want to learn how to define the word humble. We want to hold you to what you told us. We want the chance to pursue our own dreams. During work, we need a chance to breathe. Private companies should not be without a sense of humanity. Within a land of opportunity, no child shall go hungry. No one shall worry where they are going to sleep, and even after sleep, American dreams should still be seen. No more disclaimers, no more deception, no more invisible chains, no more wars. We want our freedoms back, our independence back, our identities back, our cultures back. And you can have your enemies back. We will no longer fight for you. We will no longer hate for you. There is no more excuse good enough. Before you, we knew what love was. This empire, this great divider, crucifier of innocence, they have taken the devil's story and made it their own. A story written with a feathered pen dipped in the deep gash of an angel's broken wing. A story written with a feathered pen dipped in the deep gash of an eagle's broken wing. Woo! Thanks, guys.
All right, give it up again for Harry. We've got books for sale, Instagram. We're so happy to have him here. Appreciate it again, Harry.